Hey y'all, thought we'd pop in today to talk about something that might sound a little silly until you've seen it happen. A runaway serger. You know what I mean, that moment when your serger starts vibrating its way across the table like it's got somewhere more important to be. It's loud, it's distracting, and honestly, it can throw off your stitching. So today we're going to talk about how to steady a moving serger with one of the simplest little fixes you can imagine: kitchen sponges. I'll show you exactly how to do it, why it works, and a few other bonus tricks to keep your serger behaving. Your machines need to stay quiet, calm, and cooperative while you craft. So here's how this all got started. I was over at a friend's house the other day. We were talking sewing, showing off a few projects, that kind of thing, when she pulled out her serger. And y'all, that poor thing was dancing. It was vibrating and hopping all over her work table. You could see the whole table shaking. Now, mine doesn't do that, so I stood there for a second wondering, what's the difference? Same brand, similar table, same speed, but mine stays put. And that's when it hit me. I've got little sponges under mine. So I told her, hang on, I've got the easiest fix you'll ever try. I shared this exact trick I'm about to show you. So let's talk about the setup. All you need is 2 basic rectangular kitchen sponges, the kind you'll find at any grocery store or dollar store, nothing fancy. Step 1, cut them in half so you've got 4 little squarish pads. Step 2, run them under water and wring them out until they're just barely damp. Not dripping, just enough so they're soft and springy again. Step 3, place 1 piece under each corner of your serger. That's it. No adhesives, no tools, no special equipment. What's happening here is the sponges act as vibration dampeners, the same principle as the rubber pads under washing machines. They absorb the motion energy that would otherwise travel into your tabletop and bounce your machine around in all kinds of undesirable ways. You'll notice the sound changes too. Your serger gets just a little quieter because the vibrations aren't echoing through the surface anymore. This is one of those moments that feels like magic because it's so simple. I love tips like this because they make crafting more enjoyable without costing you anything. You can even adjust it for your setup. If you're working on a wobbly table or thinner surface, double up the sponge layers for more cushioning. Now here's the fun part. This little trick doesn't just work for sergers. Try it under a regular sewing machine, especially if you've got one that likes to shake while you're quilting at high speed. It also helps under embroidery machines, knitting machines, and even small table looms if they rattle on hard surfaces. Basically, if it hums, vibrates, or scoots across your table, this trick can help. And if you're into repurposing, you can even use those grippy shelf liners instead of sponges. They don't absorb vibration quite as much, but they do add traction to keep machines from sliding. I've even tried using silicone pot holders in a pinch. They do surprisingly well. While we're talking about keeping things steady, let's take a minute to chat about comfort in your craft space, because it all ties together. First, you want stable tables. If your work surface wobbles, no amount of sponges are going to fix that. Check your table legs and tighten those bolts. Sturdy things up. You want to try to reduce noise. Try adding a felt mat or a thin foam pad under your machine for even more quiet. It's great if you sew late at night when some of your other housemates are trying to sleep. And think about cord management. If vibration shakes your power cord loose, use a small clip or binder to hold it safely out of the way. And don't forget about vibration fatigue. Believe it or not, reducing that shaking can help you sew longer. Your hands and shoulders don't have to absorb the extra movement, so you're able to keep doing what you love longer than you might otherwise have done. These little touches don't just make your craft space look cozy, they make it feel better to work in. It's about setting yourself up for smoother, calmer creativity. Well, y'all, that's about it. I hope this little trick keeps your serger and your sanity nice and steady during your next sewing session. If you've got any of your own quirky craft hacks, drop them in the comments below. I love hearing what clever things y'all come up with in your own studios. Happy stitching!